In this particular activity, we're going to use AI to generate instructional materials. In particular, we're going to generate information articles and stories based on whatever learning outcome we've added in. So in this scenario, we're going to try to create both information articles and stories that you can use with your students. We're going to try to include multiple reading levels and also um, other relevant details such as certain cultural elements or names of your students, things like that you can add in. So we've got a prompt here that can be used with an AI chatbot. We're going to use Microsoft Copilot. And you can see the prompt here that can be adjusted. What you can see in my prompt is we want it to generate information articles and narrative stories for a third grade class on this particular outcome about the states of matter, solids, liquid, gases, etc. Indicate the word length written for the grade 3 level. Also create versions 1 grade below and 2 grades above just to provide that just right level for your students. And in terms of culturally relevant details, I've requested those for an 8-year-old girl from Indian descent, only in the stories but not the information articles. So let's see what's generated. So what we can see here is some information articles are starting to be developed, and that will, again, you can set that word length however long you want. We're trying to make this at the grade 3 reading level, but what you'll see in a moment is they'll also create levels below and levels above reading level so that all students can be challenged with similar content. So here we go, and now we have a narrative story about a girl named Asha with her teacher, Miss Patel. So we want to help all our students see themselves in the content we create, and that's certainly possible through the use of AI tools. Certainly, in terms of things to look for, we want to see, we've given some suggestions here. In addition to what's listed here in terms of matching the reading level and the learning outcome, we also want to make sure that if we've requested any culturally relevant details, that those are correct. That's important. We certainly don't want to offend, and we want it to be accurate and unbiased. As well as we want it to be engaging, so those are some things to look for. In terms of creating these materials with an AI tool, we're going to go to Magic School for this one. Once you visit magicschool.ai, click the login button, and you'll see Magic School has dozens of what they call magic tools. And there are categories that you can go to, for example, content, and we're going to find the informational text one. You can choose a grade level, so while in one shot it's not going to create the above and below grade levels, you can repeat this and just pick different grade levels each time. You can select your text length. Interesting that they have, in this particular tool, 4 different information text types: the literary nonfiction, expository, argumentative, persuasive, or procedural. So food for thought there. And in this topic, I have copied and pasted the outcome. So with that, we can hit generate, and there we go. There's some information texts that are being developed. We'd have to look elsewhere for I suppose we could go in the narrative nonfiction to try to get something that's a bit more story-like, but there are certainly other tools that you'll find on all these AI sites for teachers that can also do story writing. Many of those that we've covered in other videos. So those are 2 options for you. Again, really hone in on those what to look fors in terms of utilizing your professional judgment when it comes to evaluating these materials and how to tweak them to meet your needs and the needs of your students. And by all means, use the chatbot prompt or the tools, whichever works best for you in the moment. And happy creating.